basically, why does Chainlink matter? Chainlink matters in the ecosystem. Basically, I explained why these oracles are important. But Chainlink's technology is crucial for the functionality of smart contracts across various blockchains, primarily Ethereum, but it's also on Solana. Pyth is on like 80. But it makes it a foundational component of decentralized finance, because that's really right now, that's the primary use of oracles, or price data feeds, price and market data feeds. So there you go. That's a little bit about Chainlink for you guys that didn't know it. Now let's really quickly go over here and let's check out the Chainlink chart here. Actually, let's look at the numbers on it very quickly here. Right now it's at $20.59. It's lower than that dip price that we were talking about when the whales got in. So what does that mean? I don't know. But just look at some of the numbers here. See, the market cap is at 13 billion. Fully diluted, that shows you if all the tokens were available right now in the circulating supply, what the market cap would be. So it's, about 50% higher, thereabouts. Thereabouts. You can see what chains it's on right here. You see it's on Optimism, Near, Huobi. Wow, Energy, BNB, Sora. Okay. Phantom. Wow. Did it say Solana? Did you see Solana?
I didn't see Solana.
That's interesting because it is on Solana. I guess it just didn't show them all. Okay, so let's see here. You got social media here you can check out. So you can go to their website, obviously chain.link, if you want to see more about their website and what they do. It's standard for on-chain finance. And basically, as everything moves towards RWAs and real-world assets, you can look for Chainlink to kind of continue to position itself as kind of, it's little magic boxes, or what gets us to the world of DeFi and real-world asset tokenization that we want to be at. So very quickly, let's go look at the chart for Chainlink. If you guys want to trade, obviously, you guys can do that at our partner of choice, Phemex. They're our exclusive trading partner. I licked a big trade yesterday while we were on the show live. It was really nice. Was it like 19x leverage? So it wasn't that high. But it was nice when I tell you, if the guy didn't tell me it was at 208, I wouldn't even know. So thank you, shout out to whoever did that. Okay, guys. So let's look at Chainlink here, and let's look at the daily chart and see kind of what we can anticipate. We have just buoy bottomed off of a wick from about a little over a week ago. And you can see it's a strong line of support. And, I did ask Mr. X, by the way, about, I don't know if he'll answer this question. Let's see. I asked him if this was the bottom or if we could expect more. I'm sure he'll give me something cryptic. Let's see. So basically under $98,000, for Bitcoin, there are no important thresholds. Nothing under that matters. It's basically what I'm being told. So, and of course, he did tell me nice try. He loves when I ask questions and he can say nice try, because he's not going to tell me that information. I love that. Okay, all right. So back to Chainlink here. You guys can see on the daily chart, it has maybe bounced. I think we are at a potential bounce zone here. We have been. Once again, we're looking at kind of the same thing we were looking at yesterday. Kind of this kind of same stair-step movement we kind of saw yesterday, boom, boom, bink. And then this one ended up coming down to the same spot, actually. But it's a lot of really sideways action for the last week, in a sense. I mean, you got the one pump where we got on Chainlink all the way back up to like $26. And then after that, it's been down, it's been up, it's been sideways, it's been everywhere. And it's about the same place it started at. But here's what's important. It's a little bit higher. And that is important. The higher, if it is a little bit higher, as of right now, that means we're still kind of bullish. So as long as we stay kind of in the same zone, it went right back down to the same level, as you guys can see, around $20, and it bounced right back up. So I think $20 was a really big target back in the last bull run. I don't know where it really sits now, but let's go look at a little shorter time frame here. Let's look at that hourly, actually. All right, so here we are. We just got a red dot on the hourly, a small red dot on the hourly from Market Cipher, as you guys can see down there. It does not currently have us in a short or in a trade, according to High IQ. And the question would be why, because it's certainly been on a little downward swing here. And we did actually get an arrow, a BitBoy arrow down way back here. You can see. right there, man. If you had gotten that short, I tell you, man, I really just, those arrows are the way to go. And just trade the arrows, and I think you can win wildly. Just don't trade the ones I trade because they always lose. No, sometimes I try to force those.